Aficionado. We're going to be doing a quick video on just installing the 2 extra quarts on our C8 Corvette. By about now, just about anyone who's been reading up on C8 Corvettes know that these things come with a dual clutch transmission, similar to the GT500 dual clutch transmission. But on the GM side, for track use, they recommend installing 2 extra quarts of transmission fluid. So we're not going to be road coursing it track-wise, but we are drag racing it. So we're just going to install the 2 quarts just to be safe. If you look up anywhere online, right now I'm under GM authority, it's going to also tell you to put the extra 2 quarts in. It will also tell you what type of fluid to put in. Definitely make sure we have the right fluid. We already double checked with GM on this and looked it up. We have the right fluid here. Also, in your owner's manual, I believe on page 151, it will also tell you for track use to install the extra 2 quarts of transmission fluid. We have here the transmission fluid fill procedure. I'll zoom in on this later on in the video. It's in here from GM. It's also in the owner's manual if you look up the air cleaner. It will also tell you how to get this plate off back here. So we're going to go ahead and install the extra 2 quarts just to be safe. The recommendation from Chevrolet. That way, hopefully, we don't end up like Angela's transmission. Angela, you want to show us what happened to your transmission?
Well, here's my transmission on the stand, and these are the clutches. They're burnt up. But I've been running my car for 4 years. It's a 10-second car and my daily driver. So let's see how long your transmission lasts. Back to you, Carl.
Okay. I'm sure my transmission will last longer than yours, Angela, but let's find out. So let's go ahead and take the procedure and let's go ahead and move on to the back of this thing and get going. First thing first, the plates that hold the top, we're going to get it out of the way. And we're going to repeat the same thing for the other side. Okay, now we got the 2 plates off up here. We're going to move to the bottom, and there is 4 push pins, 2 on each side. We're going to remove them. Now that we have the 4 push pins removed, right here, 1 on each side, we have the hooks for the net. We'll go ahead and remove both of them. Okay, now it's time to remove the carpet. Okay, so now that the carpet's removed, we have the rear cover here, which has about 19 bolts, so we're going to use a little bit of air to get these 19 screws out. We're going to cover up the paint first to protect it. And let's start getting these babies out. Let's get this rear cover off. That's a big air filter box. Let me show you where the two hidden bolts are. This is on the driver's side. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Here we go. So we have this one and one just like it on the passenger side. And here are the clips that we also got removed. A little wiggle and hopefully we can get this thing pulled back some. Reaching in here to get some more clips. There seems to be a lot of clips, some plugs, you name it, it's all attached to this airbox. Alright, hopefully this is the last connector.
No.
Now we can remove it. Finally. Looky there, we can finally see the transmission. Okay. Here's the plug that we've been trying to get to so we can fill this transmission and top it off. Looking at the picture to verify 100% this is the correct plug. Would have a bad day if we took out the wrong bolt. It would be helpful if you have a flexible funnel or a short, small funnel. Here goes our first quart of liquid gold. I'm calling it liquid gold because of the price per quart on this stuff. Well, thank you, Miss Angela. Putting the plug back in so we can get this baby ready to put back together. Now just got to try to remember in what order to put all the connectors and clips back on. Now that we have just about everything plugged back into the box, we're going to try to put it back in place. Reach up underneath here and slide the coupler back on the throttle body. We can now reinstall the 4 bolts that secure the airbox in place. Okay, since I get this clip in, I will try to show you a close-up of the bolt that's harder to get to. Okay, now that we're almost done installing the airbox, I will say I ain't completely crazy about all the stuff they attach to the front of the airbox, but I will say that these couplers do go on fairly easy. we can now reinstall the rear cover and the 19 bolts that holds it in place. Alright, so she's all back together. Now all we gotta do is take her back to track and have a little bit of fun with it. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, I almost forgot. Here is the procedure from GM for the transmission fluid fill procedure for track use. I also attached the transmission fluid level and condition check from GM.